Good morning, guys. It is a hot day. It's early in the morning and it is hot. I am beads of perspiration. Now, I want to just expound a little bit on Luke chapter 9, somewhere around verse 21 and 22. Now, after Jesus had asked his disciples, "Who do you say I am?" And they said, "Hey, you know what? Peter said, we recognize that you are the promised Messiah." He says to them, "Don't tell anyone." Why? Because I've got to suffer. I'm going to be given up and I'm going to be beaten and go through all sorts of stuff, and then I'm going to die. But then on the third day, I will rise up. And I'm thinking to myself, being one of those disciples on a day like that, and Jesus says, "You've just recognized that He is the Messiah. He is the promised one. This is not one that we got to wait for." And He's saying to you that I came to die. And the thing is that a lot of times before we get to that place of glory, we are called upon to go through that period of suffering, that point where you suffer and then you die, where the old you die and then the new you is risen up after a period of time. And I don't know about you, but when I'm going through those periods of suffering, all I do is look forward to that time of resurrection. All I can really think about is that time when I'm going to be able to say, you know what, this is finished. In fact, many times I'm like, God, when? When is this going to end? Um, you get up and you push, but then it's like, you know, I'm looking forward for that third day. And so, what I want to remind us is that we can look forward to that third day. We can look forward to that time when this will come to an end, when whatever suffering, whatever hardship it is, will come to an end. Nothing stays the same. In fact, as they say, the only constant thing is change. And so, we must believe that our circumstances will change, and we will get to that point where we recognize that, hey, you know what? Yes, I've been through my period of suffering. I've been through my testing, my trial. I may have even been buried. Some people may have written you off and say, "Hey, she done dead." The the dream, that hope, that whatever, dead and buried. But resurrection is coming. We're gonna get to that place where we're gonna see that third day. So we can look forward to that. Whenever we go through these struggles, whenever we go through things that seem difficult to bear, we can look forward to that day just like Jesus did. He said, "Hey, it's just gonna happen." And I'm thinking to myself, they're like, but I mean, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. But even He had to go through that. So that sometimes, even though it's not, um, something that you want to know, it's comforting to know that even Christ living on this earth, Jesus had to go through His periods of suffering. And so, what about us? Even more so, us. We're going to have times of trial and testing, but we can look forward to the fact that it comes to an end. It's allotted a particular period, and we got to hold on strong, believing in God until it gets to the end. All right? That's my word of encouragement to you. Have a marvelous Monday. Remember, He loves you, and I do too. Be blessed, guys. Have an awesome day.